So, first and foremost, I want to give praises to Yahweh, Baruch Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha Rekha, HaKodash, and double honors to apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us His truth. Shalom to Yakim, which pushed the word across the four corners of this globe with all truth and sincerity. Bahashem, Ha Rekha, HaKodash. Pretty much, I don't want to make this lesson too long. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep this, keep this more brief and short. Judging upon the topics and stuff, judging upon today's topics, the times, what's going on worldwide. Everybody believes, that we're pretty much in World War III, man, which we pretty much are, man, ultimately, man, but just because things ain't hit full scale, at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai is going to win. I'm saying this World War III, everything is in position, man, Therefore, I'm going to get this quick reset. So this is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Fucking. Because Isaiah 66, verse 16. That's verse 15. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shai will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger, with fury in his rebuke of flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai shall be many. The Lord is getting ready to, return in the midst, of Armageddon, in the valley of Yahweh Shabbat. Everybody's gonna face the, direction towards what is approaching from the east, man, and it's, in the heavens, and and what's it gonna be? Yahweh Shai, alongside with the holy angels, man, and him riding upon that master chariot. You know what I'm saying? These are the times that we're fastly approaching. But everybody and their mama want to talk about World War III, this and that, but don't even, understand, what is supposed to be approaching, first and foremost, man. Like the steps towards prophecy. For example, the RFID, CHIP, man. The MOTB. That's a major step towards prophecy, man. Before the kingdom, man. You know, everybody in the moment want to claim how much they know about prophecy, but they don't know, the orders of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Before everything hits full scale, great terror and Jacob's trouble to reach its full potential, its full peak, and this place to be finally destroyed, and Yahushua, to finally, return, must come the MOTB before all of this, man. To where he calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive this thing, man. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom of him that hath understanding, count the number of the beast, for his number of a man, and his number is 603 small 6. You know what I'm saying? These are the times that we're fastly approaching. The hour of temptation, man. The hour of temptation. You know what I'm saying? The hour of temptation, man. To where you're gonna face the pressure, you know what I'm saying, to receive this thing, man. And once this thing gets rolling, gets implemented, everything is going by fast, man. You're facing the pressure, in order to keep paying for your bills, to keep feeding your family, to keep, to keep buying things, keep buying food. Who you gonna, who you gonna rely upon? Who you gonna stay upon? Is you gonna lose faith and just fucking, bow out and just, take the MOTB? Nah, man. No, you can't do that. Which only the elect are not gonna take that thing, man, because their victory is already written in the scriptures, man. Them which overcame, this the beast and his image and his mark. Them which put upon the immortality, man, the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Those individuals, man, those are which we hope to be. Those individuals, man. Their hope is going to be upon the Lord, man. Their stay is going to be, well stayed upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. This is this is Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, the election, the elect of Israel, such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. And the elect is going to return, man. The Lord has preserved an election that's not going to, submit themselves unto this devil, man. The Lord has reserved themselves 7,000 men, which are not, bend the knee to bow out, if you paraphrasing. I'm saying it's the same thing in these times, man. There's no difference in these times, man. But I'll get a quick precept, like I said. I didn't make this too long, but I'm going to get straight to the point. And this is 2 Ezra chapter 9. Let's start at verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I had told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time. Yeah, man. So when you see, you gotta measure the times diligently in itself, man. Understand understand what comes next, man. Learn from your teachers, man. That's teaching you these things, these scriptures, man. I'm saying, which that begins, I'm saying, with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. I'm saying the Lord had left the teachers upon the face of the earth, to teach you, to, in spirit and in truth, to understand these things, to gird yourself up, to gird up your mind, your spirit, for you as an Israelite being, an Israelite man, Israelite woman, to gird up, man. To fear Yahweh from outside, to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. So the Lord have mercy upon you in these times and deliver you in these times. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah, man. And you'll well understand that the Lord spoke of these things, man. That's the main point. You'll well understand and not panic when these things take place, because the world is going to lose their fucking marbles, man. These peons are going to lose their fucking minds. They're going to lose their fucking minds, man, because it's going to be so completely unprecedented, like, to them. They're not going to know, why is this happening? Oh my God, why is this happening? Like, what is going on? It's great confusion. But, the elect, they ain't going to be confused, us hopeful elect, we've been learning about this for decades, man. We're warned about this for decades, prophesying about this for decades. It's not going to be surprising to us, man. I'm saying, Lord willing, there will be of that number. It's not going to be surprising. Like, none of this is going to be surprising to us. Towards the very end, man. But yeah, it's going to be our first time seeing it, but we're already expecting these things, man. These are things that we're expecting, man. It's gonna be an amazement to finally see it, because we're already expecting these things. And when we see it, then we gonna know that Yahweh Shem Yahshai truly is faithful towards his word, man. He spoke of these things, man. It's going to nothing but much more, increase our faith. You know what I'm saying? To the things that we hope for from him. Verse 3, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that are before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the main point. All these things are getting ready to take place. They're taking place and manifest themselves because we're at the end, man. The end is going to manifest itself, man. The end is manifest, man. That's the main reason. That's the main reason why, man. So in knowing that, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to learn this thing Eat the whole roll and teach, and fear the Lord and work out our salvation, man. And being brotherly towards another and keeping His commandments to the best of our capabilities, man. Because great judgment is going to be rolled out towards this world, man. To those that refuse to take heed. The Lord's not playing, man. Yahweh Shemashah is not playing, man. And everybody's going to understand and fear that true spirit once again, man. That spirit, that spirit, that great demon-like spirit that was once feared upon the face of the planet. It's gonna be brought back again, man, through severe judgment, man. Everybody's gonna fear a higher power in them times, man. Everybody's gonna know that this is judgment, man. This is judgment time. And everybody's gonna remember the prophets, those crazy guys in the street corners. You know what I'm saying? You'll be seeing those same individuals in prosperity, in protection, with Mary in great abundance and happiness, man, in a time of great trouble, man. Like it says in 2 Ezra chapter 2. Mary in happy abundance, man. I'm saying you're gonna be more than good. More than good, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, man. That's pretty much the main things I want to bring out for this lesson. Until next time, shalom.